Hello, this is Samuel the Juggler, and this is my intro to the I.J.A tutorial contest. The trick I will be showing today will be the flourish. And I will show you how to do the basic flourish, so you can add it in between any trick you could possibly think of. The reason why I like the flourish is because it's a trick you can add in between any trick to spice up your routine. For instance, you could have a under the leg throw followed by a behind the back, and then you can actually do the exact same trick in a row because you add a flourish in between each one. And it makes it a whole new trick. So you can go under the leg, behind the back, catch this with a flourish, under the leg, behind the back. So like I said, it's a fun trick, and you can spice up your entire routine just by one trick right here that you will master. Step 1 to mastering the basic flourish. We'll be learning how to catch a club to get it ready to do a flourish. Now, instead of catching a club after it fully rotates and turns back to the position that you throw it, you will actually want to catch a club early, like so. You want to catch a club so that it winds up being completely upside down, like this. Now, don't worry about the flourish right now. All I want you to do is practice the catch. And don't only practice it in the right hand, also practice it in the left hand. Not the flourish, just the catch. When you can do the catch 10 times in a row, we'll move on to step 2. Until then, keep practicing to catch a club early and upside down. Step 2 to mastering the flourish will be catching a club early, as usual, but this time, flourish it, and then begin again. Flourish, and begin. Now, in order to do the flourish, which looks like this, you will catch a club upside down, drop it in, bring it in, go in between your pointer and your middle finger, like so, just supporting it with your thumb, and then drop it down like this, and come around, returning to the juggler. Same thing with the left hand. Catch it here, in, drop it in between the pointer and the middle finger, supporting by your thumb, out, and down. And start with the cascade here. I'm going to slow mode it to see if that helps. Here we go. Okay, so we'll go over it one more time. Catch a club here, bring it in, twist your wrist in, there. These fingers are doing nothing. Here, and there. Now release. Smoothly, it should look like this. Practice this in the mirror until it looks exactly like this with both hands. Do not move on to step 3 until this is mastered. Okay, now that you can catch a club out of a cascade and flourish it on both sides, we will move on to step 3. In step 3, we'll be dropping 1 club. We only have 2 clubs. Just like when we were first learning the basic cascade with clubs. It looks something like this. Well, this time, you're going to do this. Flourish it, release it. Flourish it, release it. This will help you on your timing and releasing of the flourish. And when you can do that 10 times in a row, we'll move on to step 4. Step 4, mastering the flourish. You will need to know how to do this trick in both hands. This is a pretty easy trick. So 2 throws to the right, 2 throws to the left, 2 throws to the right, 2 throws to the left, and keep it moving just like this. When you have mastered this trick, we'll move on to working on step 4, but until then, keep working on this trick. Okay, now that you have mastered this trick here, we'll move on to step 4. The reason for mastering this trick is because this is the basic pattern that you will be doing while doing the flourish move, which appears like this. Okay, so in order to do this though, we're going to work on just this. Flourish the odd club, keep the other 2 going. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. Now that you have mastered the flourishing of the odd club, we'll move on to step 5 and get rid of the odd club. Now, step 5 is pretty easy and basically just running the trick. Left, right, left, right. If this is still difficult for you to do, I have one bonus step for you to master, and then basically you should be able to do it. The bonus step will be that. Starting out, 1, 2, and catch that one. Instead of starting out basic cascade, start out like you're going to do this, but, so, 1, 2, the second throw crisscross. The first throw goes straight up and you're going to catch it early for the flourish. 1, 2, catch flourish. If you can do that with both hands, basically you've pretty much done the trick. Because then it's just a matter of keeping it going. Then later you could try and add this, add it between any trick. I don't know how you would add it to this, you figured that out. But yeah, basically, enjoy the flourish that you have now learned.